Oh, whoa, it's a giant. What's going on, guys? So today we are trying to avoid this rain. We got a big thunderstorm rolling through, so I'm under a bridge to try and avoid it. But we got 3 gar rods, we got a carp rod, we got a ton of bait. I'm doing an all-day fishing excursion today. I'm gonna try a bunch of spots, but this is our first one, and I've caught some giants here before. Let's see if we can get another. All right, let's see what we got in this bag. I honestly don't even know. I think we got a carp, maybe a tilapia. Yeah, I mean shad. I think we got shad in here maybe. No. All right, that's what we're working with for now. Let's go and cut up that carp, and then we got some shad for later at a different spot. But that should get a giant. I just saw a big one roll. Let's go. All right, I'm running out in this rain to get this bait out. I can see something on top of the water over there. I have no idea what it is. I don't think it's a gator, but it's moving around. It might be the back of a carp, like a really big carp. Here's our bait, our first bait. We're gonna put 2 out in the main canal, and then we got a connector canal under the bridge. We're gonna put a bait in. All right, we're gonna drop this big old chunk of carp into this tunnel. Let's see what's lurking in there. Oh, there's a little spider on my rod. See something crazy, bro? That's not rocks. That is all snails. Unreal, man. I think they're called like Chinese mystery snails. There's apple snails, but these ones with like the swirled shells, I think are called like mystery snails. I know a lot of people put them in fish tanks. I actually took one from this canal and put it in my fish tank, but my turtle ate it. All right, last gar bait going out before we set out our carp line. I don't want to put the bait too close to the bridge. I've had an experience where I actually had a gar go under the bridge and cut me off. I had to swim out and get my line, because the last thing I want is for it to get on that bridge. I mean, if it cuts off, I would be able to go get my line and retie it to my line, because I have a slip float on. So the float would just stay above the water, connected, but we don't want to have to do all that. Whoa, I'm so glad I was filming. I didn't even know I was filming. I just scared the crap out of that cichlid. All right, we're putting on our pack bait on our carp rig. This is totally optional. The bite is extremely prevalent when using this compared to not. You can still chum the water to get them like riled up, but I find that that stuff is just really good. All right, let's drop this straight down. Okay guys, we got a carp on, and it feels pretty big. I was just looking over, just barely, that line was barely moving, man. I mean, he didn't even try to fight it. He was just like swimming right here with it. I'm sure he felt the tension. It was kind of weird, because usually they'll start taking off. Oh yeah, that's a nice one. Look at that. I'd imagine there's a lot of carp right here right now because of that chum. So let's load up if we can, depending on the size. I'm not gonna keep a giant, but that's, I don't know, that's a big weight. What if it's a giant catfish? What? Dude, wait, is this a giant catfish? Wait, what is this, guys? What in the world? It is not fighting like a carp at all. It's staying in one place. I can't, dude, I can't tell. I literally can't tell. Oh, it's a carp, it's a carp. Why isn't he running, bruh? That's crazy. He's fighting like a catfish. He's like rolling in place. That's so strange. All right, now he's taking off a little. He's taking off a little now. He's going to the side. Yes, dude, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Perfect size for a gar bait right there. Gosh, he keeps rolling like a catfish, and I keep thinking he's gonna get off. He looks like he's not hooked well. All right. That's a good size right there. It's about maybe 9 pounds, maybe. It's like an average size. I'd say the carp I catch are pretty big. And I release most of the big ones, or most of them, when they're over probably like, you know, 8 pounds, but there's a lot of carp, a lot. That one's a very, very long and skinny fish. Let's go ahead and show you guys this fish and get him in the bucket. All right, guys, first fish of the day. It's not an alligator gar, but this will help us get that alligator gar. This is perfect gar bait right here, perfect size, not that big of a carp. Less than maybe about 10 pounds. And I always release the really big ones. So let's keep catching these. I don't have an ice chest with me, I just have a bucket, so I may just keep like one more maybe. I'm all about catching these guys, man. These things fight so hard. We're gonna keep going for that gator gar. We're gonna go do a couple different spots today, but this is just an awesome catch. I love catching carp, man. If y'all never carp fished, I highly recommend it. Let's go dispatch them and get them in the bucket. Oh my goodness, guys. We got something in the tunnel. So if I can get one in this tunnel, that'd be money. Okay, he's really always coming at me. He's slack now. He's swimming back towards me a little bit, I think. I mean, that tunnel goes on forever, so we don't have to worry about like any break-offs or anything. It's just a straight shot, but I just don't want to set the hook too early. Yeah, definitely swimming back towards me now. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Got him. Oh! Whoa! Whoa! He's swimming at me. Whoa! That's a catfish. It's a giant catfish. It's a giant catfish. Holy smokes. Guys, we got a freaking giant. We got a giant catfish on. Holy smokes. Monster. Oh my gosh. Look at the size of that freaking catfish. I thought for sure it was gonna be a huge gar. Oh my gosh. Come here. Golly, these death rolls, dude. These death rolls are crazy. Gosh, come here. Oh my gosh. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me, guys? Oh my gosh. What is that? Look at the freaking belly on that catfish, dude. Out that tunnel. Like I said, dude, I thought for sure that was a giant gator gar. That is ridiculous. Let's go ahead and get this hook out and get her back, but holy smokes, dude. Oh, I had that hook in between my fingers. It's right there on its crushers, but if the fish flops when I'm trying to get the hook out, I don't want it to hook me. Okay, I got it out. There we go. Got it back. That is big old kitty. My goodness. That is not what I expected was gonna be on the end of my line. Let's go ahead and let her go. You can go, let go. It's so fat, I can't get it over the rocks. Look at that whale, bro. Let's go, guys, come on. They done dried out all the snails, bro, look. No water left. Okay guys, that's gonna do it for today. I wanted to stay out here a little longer, but it is just very, very cold. And I couldn't be happier with the results. I mean, big catfish. We got some carp for bait. That carp on the rod and reel was awesome, man. Those things fight so hard, but I did see a big gar, so that makes me happy. So it's nice to know there's still some in here. You know, I've tagged a lot of fish in these canals. They're super special to me. You know, there's really not a lot of them. But we're gonna go somewhere else. I gotta go like warm up in my truck. I like, my mouth is like frozen. I apologize if I'm talking like slow. I can't handle the cold weather. I don't know if I'm like cold-blooded, but if it's below 72 or something like that, bro, I'm done. Like, I can't handle it. So we're gonna go turn the heater on, and then we're gonna go to a different spot for like maybe an hour. And that might be the next video. You know, I was going to go somewhere this weekend where I was like exploring a new spot and going way out, but I just did not have time. But we got it done, and I will see you guys in the next fishing video.